Hi, I'm David Compton. A smokie wanders into a police station, but it's not the kind of smokie you're thinking of. We're talking about an honest-to-God real bear. And how about those apples? A truckload full of them spills onto the Pacheco Pass.
Hi, I'm Jessica Rose. A freight factoring company reaches a $1 billion milestone, and the CVSA tries to help truckers get a little more sleep. These are the stories we're covering and more, along with our Rig of the Week, plus our new Trucker Tech Report on this edition of the Trucker News Channel.
So a smokie wanders into the California Highway Patrol's Donner Pass facility the other day. However, what makes this story unique is this smokie was not a police officer, but instead a real honest-to-God bear. At first, he just looks through the window, but then he decides to enter the facility and can be seen perusing past the snack machines. He must not have had any quarters as he passes them by and continues to snoop around the office before letting himself back out. The video went viral on social media with lots of viewer comments, one user saying he was just looking for the keys to his unit, while another said he was there to report a stolen picnic basket. There were lots of other user comments, however most of them are just too unbearable to repeat.
TBS Factoring Service has surpassed $1 billion in annual small business and transportation funding for the first time since entering the funding business in 2004. For those of you unfamiliar, factoring is when an owner-operator sells an invoice that is due and payable to them at a discount to a company like TBS, giving the owner-operator cash in hand without having to wait weeks or months to get paid. Along with hitting this $1 billion milestone, TBS is celebrating 50 years providing working capital solutions to small businesses with an emphasis on transportation and construction, and has been ranked one of the best places to work in Oklahoma. We'll be right back after these messages.
Joining me today is Jennifer Fogg, president of TBS Factoring Service. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you, Dave.
So, Jennifer, tell me about TBS and the services your company provides.
Well, TBS is a traditional transportation factoring company. We've been around since 1968, and we primarily serve truck drivers.
So, in specifics, though, tell me about that client base. Who are they? How'd they find you?
Yeah, 90% of our client base right now are independent owner operators. These are small fleet operators, 1 to 2 trucks maybe, and surprisingly, they find us through referrals. We have a lot of clients that come to us from client referrals.
You know, so I mean, I see a lot of these guys and gals, a lot of them are going to spend their last dime to get in, into trucking. They've gone into debt. How about that trucker that says he can't even afford to factor? How are you going to respond to that?
Yes, I would say many can't afford not to. It is cost prohibitive to get into this industry. A 4-year college degree can cost less than becoming a truck driver. However, if they're factoring, they're getting paid on time. They're more in control of their finances. Waiting 30, 60, 90, 120 days to get paid for a load that they're dropping would take a lot of people out of the business.
You know, TBS is out front with a number of issues, your Truck Boss show, a few other things. Tell me about how you're out there getting to the public on some of these things.
Well, we believe in creating the next generation of independent owner-operators. So one of the things that we were the first to do is to provide free authorities to anyone who wants to be their own boss.
Here's a crazy question, though. How did you get into transportation and factoring?
Yeah, it's a long story, but the short answer is my impression of what truck driving was completely skewed and wrong and based on popular culture, media, television, movies. Once I realized how important truck drivers are to America, the clothes I have on, everything I'll eat today, I became passionate about it. And with finance background, it was an easy transition.
What advice and specifics do you have for your clients as we look further ahead?
Yeah, things are really good right now. There are more loads than there are drivers. Rates are up. It's prime time if you're a truck driver. But that could change. And one of the things that's important for our clients to know is that we want them living within their means, even through lean times, and we're here to help them as we have been for the last 50 years.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. If you'd like more information on TBS factoring services, you can go to the link below. Thanks, Jennifer.
Thank you, Dave.
Well, an apple a day is supposed to keep the doctor away, but spilling a few thousand of them on the highway could be enough to send you to the emergency room. Luckily in this video, no one got hurt. But the other day on the Pacheco Pass in California, a trucker's dash cam caught a spectacular accident. The trucker's video first shows him passing a truckload of apples in the right-hand lane. The trucker then moves back over to the slow lane himself and later comes upon some stopped traffic. Then all of a sudden, the apple truck comes blazing past him on the right-hand shoulder, tipping over and then striking another truck, spilling all the apples. California Highway Patrol did not cite what caused the driver to lose control.
New guidance from the Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance advises inspection officers to not bother truck drivers when they are off duty or in the sleeper berth. Unrested drivers on the road are a major safety concern in the industry, and any interrupted sleep, especially during the federally mandated rest breaks that are a sore spot with some drivers, can make the problem worse. So sweet dreams, drivers, but take note. The guidance only applies to drivers parked legally, so if you're parked illegally, you might still get that rap on the door.
Hi, this is Craig Maltman with the Trucker Tech Report. Everyone is finding innovative ways to make mobile devices work harder, to increase productivity and performance in their businesses. Recognizing the power of mobile, Schneider, one of the nation's largest truckload carriers, has created Accelerate, an optional mobile app designed for owner-operators who want to maximize the efficiency and profitability of their businesses. Since its launch last year, owner-operators who lease their businesses with Schneider have found this app to be invaluable. The Accelerate app provides numerous features like Find My Trailer. Let's face it, time is money. Leveraging Schneider's network of approximately 38,000 GPS-connected trailers, the Find My Trailer feature maps the location of the closest available trailer with pinpoint accuracy. This saves a significant amount of time for owner-operators locating a trailer. This app is currently available for download in the Google Play and the Apple App Store. Meritor, the global supplier of drivetrain, mobility, braking aftermarket solutions for commercial vehicles and industrial markets, has just made some major changes to their parts website. The company has made some recent enhancements to its MeritorPartsExpress.com website that improves search functionality for more than 100,000 aftermarket products. The new platform search tools allows users to better identify specific parts, as well as check the inventory status of products at Meritor's 4 North American distribution facilities. They've also included some new tools, making returns easier in the event you purchased the wrong part and just need to send it back. That's it for this week's Trucking Tech Report. I'm Craig Maltman.
FTR's Shippers Condition Index for September is showing continued improvement in the environment for shippers, with a new reading of -7.6, more than 1 point better than it was in August. Overall, conditions are still not favorable for shippers, but FTR's SCI measure is expected to steadily improve in 2019. Increased capacity and productivity in both truck and intermodal, along with the resulting stabilization in rate growth, should impact shippers positively through the next year, with an SCI forecast to reach a neutral reading by the fourth quarter of 2019. The Shippers Condition Index tracks the changes representing 4 major conditions in the U.S. full-load freight market. These conditions are freight demand, freight rates, fleet capacity, and fuel price.
When I come into Evansville, I have my little circuit I ride when I get here. I like to go and see my people up in settlements because they're the ones that cut my check for me. And again, I want them to know a face behind the name. I go into operations, I talk with dispatch. What I try to do when I come to Evansville is see to it that they know who I am, because then I'm not just a name or a driver number, and so we build that personal relationship. That's my experience when coming into Evansville, and I always enjoy coming here.
This week's Rig of the Week goes to Gary Jones and his excessive behavior show truck. This is a 1995 Peterbilt 379, and it's 301 inches of, well, excess. Gary took this truck all the way down to the frame before putting it back together as an awesome show truck. This is a work truck that goes coast to coast hauling oversized loads on lowboys. So if you see it out there, it's most likely working. One of the truck's outstanding features is its 154 lights that are all over the truck and even underneath to light the pavement. If you have a rig you'd like to profile here on the show, send us a video to rigoftheweek@thetrucker.com.
If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to click the little red subscribe button below. You can also go to thetrucker.com to read the latest breaking news stories. That's all for this edition. On behalf of David Compton, Craig Maltman, and myself, Jessica Rose, and all the rest of us here at the Trucker News Channel, thanks for watching.